Good morning, everybody. This is Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest, and the 100th day celebration is coming. It's very exciting. Let's talk about it. Let's go ahead and dig in. So, the 100th day anniversary is coming for Ni No Kuni, and you are going to get 1,000,000 gold and a free chef outfit if you do participate in the Discord event going on right now on 8/17 and 8/30. Now, we do have other news to talk about in this video, but I wanted to make sure to get this out there because this is very cool. Make sure you're in the official Discord. What you're going to have to do is make content that includes a message or a story congratulating the first 100 days of Ni No Kuni Crossworlds. That's going to be fan art, a screenshot, photo, video can be used to create the content. And then you're going to fill out the regional information and post your content on the Ni No Kuni 100 Days channel in their official Discord. So make sure you go and do that. Make sure you get to their official Discord and make sure you post that, because let me tell you, I want a free chef costume because that's going to boost my CP as well. And I want 1,000,000 gold. And this is a great way to kick off the 100 day event, especially since when I saw the chef costumes initially in the developer's note, I thought they were going to be purchasable. I thought they were only purchasable, but turns out they're free. So you guys definitely jump in there and do that and get this. Now, there's a new developer's note that just came out, which talked about kind of what's coming up over the next week or two. And they're usually good at giving details in these developers notes, and I really enjoy the detail that they give. So they're talking about the cooking system. They're talking about the new episode that's coming with it, which is of course very excited, which is the witches cooking system, which we have talked about. We haven't done a video on it yet, but I will. They talked about the boar, how the boar is going to become more very similar to the first episode where we got Toko a lot. We're going to be getting the boar a lot, just the same as that. They showcased the new mount, which is going to be the sweets cart, which I think is very cute and very fun. It's going to be very exciting. There's lots going on here. And then finally, the chef costume, which again, we're all going to get, which is fantastic. Now, they are talking about two other things. We talked about the 100-day events, but we're going to talk a little bit more because I do have more details on kind of what they did on the Taiwanese side. The favor system is going to be introduced. So the favor system is going to be where you are basically building rapport with different NPCs. Different NPCs prioritize different gifts, and then you can get rewards from giving them gifts. Very good system. It's going to take a long time. It's going to take a lot of resources. It's kind of like another one of those things that they add into the game and build up slowly, right? The 100-day events. So the 100-day events is going to be September 1st is the start. And they're kind of teasing it right now. And they're kind of teasing through the Discord event as well, which is definitely important to do, I think. One of the things to know about the 100 Days event, if you go to the Taiwanese version of the 100 Days event, shout out again to Thin Bear, for those of you guys that know him. He is a Taiwanese player that plays on the Taiwanese version of the game. If you go to this page, you can actually see the list of rewards that they got for their 100-day anniversary. Now, this is not guaranteed that this is going to be our list of rewards, but what's notable in this is that they did get a 4-star Rare Plus Weapon Selector. They also got a 4-star Rare Plus Familiar Selector. So we may or may not be getting this. Either way, it's a very big deal, I think, especially if it's a possibility that we could get this. It's going to be really great for new players. There's a lot of things that are going on. I think it's probably going to be a couple weeks. I don't think we're going to get this on the 23rd, 24th next week. I think we'll probably get it on the 30th, 31st. So I imagine what the schedule is probably going to be like, since the 100th anniversary is on September 1st. They're either going to roll out the episode on the 24th and then potentially the 100-day event on the 31st. So we may have another awkward week scheduled where we have like a big update one week and then a semi-big update on the following week. The update schedule has been a little bit weird, a little bit inconsistent. I'm not really sure, when to expect news, when to not expect news right now, which is very weird for games. But I also want to acknowledge that they're moving very quickly and they're going very fast and changing a lot of things. Now, one thing that wasn't talked about in the developer's note was the situation with pets, which I think is very important. And similarly, I think one thing that we may want to keep our eye on is going to be the NKT exchange rate and buyback burn event end. I know a lot of people don't enjoy talking about NKT and NKA, but particularly if you are mildly aware of it right now in the game, which you should be, because it is a currency and a resource that is exchanged and moved and very important. The price of NKT has been plummeting. So previously it was like locked in, right? It was like 600, 700, and I believe it was like 450 earlier today. So it's getting to a point, if it continues to drop, where it may be efficient for people to actually convert Territe into Asterite. That's absolutely a possibility, and it's something you may want to start thinking about. You may want to, if you are someone who can farm a lot of Territe, you may want to go and do that. You may want to use your Territe potions, because the moment to exchange it may be relatively soon, especially as the market is stabilizing right now and kind of going everywhere with the end of the buyback and burn. There's just a lot of things happening in regards to that. So lots going on. It's definitely going to be a somewhat dead week right now in Ni No Kuni, and that's just what we need to expect. Like, that's just the way it is. Again, I wish they would give out some information about the pets, especially since they posted a developer's note. I don't know if it's like they're just not going to talk about it because they don't have a solution yet. I think that's what everybody wants, but you know, what are you going to do? Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.